Welcome to your favorite sports drama podcast, The Double Dose, the drama of sports. I'm Nathan, and every week, my co-host and girlfriend Rachel and I discuss all things in the sports drama universe.
Sprinkled in with pop culture, we cover topics from Bravo to Brady and everything in between. So keep listening to find out more. Cheers!
Welcome to the 100 and Tyler Sagan episode of your favorite sports drama podcast, The Double Dose. I'm Nathan. Sitting over here to my right is the most beautiful, the most wonderful Miss Rachel Rooney Eden. Rachel, how are you? Should wear my Tyler Sagan jersey. What a miss.
Why?
I went in there, 19.
Oh, did you just say that was the episode number?
Yeah.
I honestly won't even lie. I was focused on the fact that whenever I feel like we record, I feel like my mic is always in front of my face. And so I'm like trying to like have it not, but like I do talk to, so like I don't know where to put it. I feel like
that's
this
why
is a
I
good
was saying I want to kind of like try to do an episode where I hold it.
Yeah, please.
I might put it here.
Okay. Put it on the table, please. These are heavy. Like the stands are heavy. How much would you say they weigh? 5 pounds?
I think they weigh 8 pounds.
Yeah, they're heavy. I'm telling you. They're like functional.
I didn't go to the gym today, so it's like me doing my curls.
It's like functional weights.
Yeah, it's like calisthenics.
Or whatever it is. Yeah, calisthenic aesthetics.
Yeah.
Aesthetic calisthenics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm battling through adversity.
Yeah, let's hear it. I couldn't wait to start recording so you could share your what's going on
in my neck of the woods.
In your mouth.
Yeah. No, I've honestly had like the craziest, I don't know. I just feel like this whole year I've been manifesting like good things, but they're coming at me in like really, really, really wacky ways. And like I wouldn't say that this was a manifested thing. Like I just don't understand what's happening. But like I feel like I'm literally like I just uncovered like what's a labyrinth? Like a big thing, right? Like a labyrinth of
Never heard that word in my life.
Like I feel like I don't know. You know when you don't know what a word means, but you feel like it fits?
Yeah.
Like I feel like, so I just uncovered a labyrinth of malpractice that's going on in the dentistry industry here. Big Dental. I'm taking it down. I'm taking down Big Dental. It all started last Tuesday when I decided to go in for a regular cleaning. I was trying to be proactive. Okay, so this is what I'll tell you. I followed this girl, and by follow, I mean I just like scroll and look at this girl on TikTok, and she goes, how long does it actually take? Have you seen this? It's like this girl who's like, how long does it actually take? And it's like things that she's been procrastinating for years and how long it actually takes her. So it's like, how long does it actually take this closet that I've been like procrastinating doing for 2 years? And then it's like the total time took me 30 minutes. Thanks for watching. How long does it actually take? So she made a dentist appointment. And I'm like, fuck, I need to make a dentist appointment. I haven't been in, I looked today. It was a year and 4 months. Which is, you're supposed to go every 6 months. So that's a long time. But, like, I take very good care of my teeth. Nothing, like, I floss every day. Currently it's another situation. But, like, I take pride in my teeth. I've been told I have gorgeous enamel. My dentist passed. I've aced dentistry. Like, I'm okay. My teeth don't ache. Nothing's happening. So I'm like, I need to go in for a cleaning.
Until.
Your
teeth didn't ache or anything until.
No, literally until I go in for a routine cleaning. And like from the jump, things were a little bit sketch.
What day of the week did you go in for the cleaning?
Last Tuesday.
Okay.
The day that our last episode came out, last Tuesday, episode 118.
Okay.
We're so back.
Okay.
That episode. A great episode. If you haven't listened, take a listen. And I walk in, it was like one of those first instincts where you're like, something feels off, but like, let's just go with it. You know what I mean? It's hard because the last dentist office that no longer takes my insurance was so beautiful on the inside. Like, I literally was like, wow, this is like glamour. Yeah, pearl glamour. It's like glamorous in there. So I walk in, I'm like, something feels weird. And then she's like, oh, you have 2 cavities. And I'm like, that's damn near impossible. Like, I've never had cavities my whole life. This just seems like so crazy. And like, it just seemed very transactional. And I feel like, do I have to go into like this whole entire story? Like, or should I just give like cliff notes? Basically,
Cliff notes.
Got a cleaning. They told me I had cavities. They gave me a gum infection. because of a dirty needle, and I had to go to...
Wait, that part you have to tell. So they had to give you anesthesia,
Right.
Novocaine, through a needle because they said you had cavities.
Right.
And when you came home, you were like, I swear, like this is something I saw on TikTok, like dentist offices are doing this where they're saying you have cavities when you don't because they want more money.
Right. And I've had like conversations with this, like with other people in the past. So I knew that was like a thing. So when they said I had cavities, I was like, oh, it's not going to happen to me. You know what I mean? Like, that's not me.
Right.
Like,
And I get back from work and we're eating dinner while she's telling me this. I'm like, you can't go back now. Like, don't even think about it.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Until
whatever.
I had a gum infection.
Until the next day.
I was like literally in so much pain. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it was literally one of like the craziest feelings. Like, it's just like a burning sensation. Like, it's like a burning, aching sensation in your mouth. Like, all the time. You're constantly swallowing. You're constantly like, it's your mouth. You know what I mean? So it's like, just like that whole thing obviously happened. I had to go to urgent care. Like, it was like, up until literally today, I tried eating for like truly like the first time, like on that side, which it does feel strange still, but I couldn't eat on that side. Like, I literally was like, I checked to see if I had a fever one day. I didn't, but like, I felt like I did. Like, I was like, what is going on? I have to go back in. The guy tells me it's a freaking coincidence that I happened to get a gum infection. You would see it on the x-rays. They pull up the x-rays. There's nothing there. Like, it's just like, it was so fucking jank in there. Like,
You pressed down your gum.
Oh, pressed down directly on the gum. I almost punched this man in the fucking face. And like, he knows that. Like, I don't even know what your name is, Dr. Fakowitz, but I'm coming for you. And I hope that literally all bad things happen to you because you're a piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, literally.
Fraud.
You are. He's like
fraud.
He's a literal fraud. And like, this is why dentists get a bad rep, because of legit fake nobodies like you.
You're not even just dentist, honestly. Like
the dental industry.
Medical.
Big dental.
Big
Literally.
dental, but even like the medical industry and big pharma too.
He's like, I'm like telling
They
him
get a
how
bad
much
rap for
pain I'm in, like
idiots
the
like
whole
this.
thing, and like he's not like, oh, I'm about to touch it in your mouth, like oh, even if he was like, oh, I'm about to like poke around for a second, that would make sense. Like if he was like whatever, and he just shoves his finger right in my mouth and like presses on it, like don't press the big red button, presses the big red button. Like this man, I swear to God, like I saw red, like I blacked out. Like I literally was like, I was so pissed off. It was the most insane thing. I mean, and lo and behold, ever since I called my insurance, and now it's like they basically uncovered that it's like a scam. Basically, like
you didn't see the doctors that they said that you saw.
Yeah, they like are charging me for things on there. Like they said I got X-rays. Like after they said I got another I had my second annual visit when like it wasn't my second annual visit. So when I went for the third time, then I would be charged full price of my insurance. Like it's like literally so insane. But yeah, I'm on like kind of the up and up. From there, just battling a couple of other things going on with, antibiotics, which is a lot of fun. And yes, for those asking, I'm having a drink because I don't care. I'm having Patron. It's clean. It's fine. But like, I need something because like, this has just been like literally
You're
a
just
whirlwind.
Cleaning the site.
Yeah, exactly. I'm cleaning. I'm out here doing my natural cleaning. I'm doing like Eastern medicine here. Okay. No more of this Western shit.
Cheers.
I'm doing Eastern only. Eastern medicine.
That's it. That's it.
But other than that, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling hungry.
Ooh, I'm hungry too.
Yeah, I feel like I'm so hungry I could like eat Jim Pugh.
Jim Pugh?
Yeah, I'm like that hungry.
Who's Jim Pugh?
I'm like that hungry.
Who's Jim Pugh? I know a Jim Pugh, so this is scary.
Like I'm that hungry.
Who's Jim Pugh? Who's Jim Pugh to you?
What? Like I'm so hungry I could eat Jim Pugh.
Who is Jim Pugh to you? Do you know a Jim Pugh?
Wait, do you know a Jim Pugh?
That was my high school head football coach, Jim Pugh. Coach Pugh. Why are you going to eat this 80-year-old man?
I'm dead.
Coach Pugh, I'm going to give you a call after this. I haven't talked to you in over 10 years, but I'll give you a call. I'll give you a shout. See if you want to come on the pod. She's got a shout out.
You haven't seen that trend on TikTok yet?
Jim Pugh?
You pull out like a random person. I literally asked ChatGPT who was Maskinomet's head football coach this year, and it literally said Jim Pugh.
Did you look it up?
Yeah, I did.
So you did it on purpose?
Yes. Yes, it's a trend. You bring up like people. Oh my God, this is hilarious. You fell for it. Gotcha.
I'm so confused.
Oh my God, and I actually looked up, like, I was like, was Nathan Silveira on this team? And it was like, yes, Nathan Silveira was on this team. Yeah. Oh my God, you're all over ChatGPT. My ChatGPT, I literally asked if the Patriots would recruit you. Sadly, it said not many are recruited from the D3, whatever. But it said that you were a split end or something.
Split end?
And Endicott. Split end.
That's another word for wide receiver.
Yeah, I've never even heard of that. Like, why are they referring to you as hair care? Damaged hair.
As an ass?
No, literally. I'm like, oh my God, that's like literally terrible. You're a split end? Oh my God, what a rude thing to call you.
Seriously.
Or a wide receiver? Oh my God. You were really getting the shit end of the stick
Should have
there.
just been a tight end.
That is so fucking funny. I'm so glad you fell for it. This is like literally.
You think I was going to let that pass?
No, I didn't. That's literally how everybody reacts. So I was curious, like, who could I do? And then I was like, how do you pronounce this name? I literally looked up how to pronounce. Because I was like, is it Pooh or like Poe? I didn't know.
It's not his phone number.
Yeah, that's so fucking funny.
Got me.
Getcha. God, that's so good.
Wow.
But how are you? I'm hungry though.
I'm hungry. I was at my work's headquarters all day today for my first team meeting. That was really fun, really good. It was a lot of information, information overload, in the best way possible.
Yeah.
So like, if I seem crazy today, that's why. My brain is mush.
I still can't get over that.
I just got bamboozled by my wife, and the draft starts momentarily. So a lot, and I'm hungry, and I'm drinking on an empty stomach. So like, things are happening.
Things are about to get crazy.
I drove back with my director today from Rahway back to the city. I had that conversation. Great conversation.
I can't wait to hear about that offline.
But that took up a lot of brain power.
Yeah.
It's like I was trying to be present. I didn't want to make myself seem like an idiot.
Yeah, and also be a good driver. Like, were you a good driver? You were probably so anxious.
So, feel my hands. They're still sweaty.
No, I don't even want.
They're still sweaty.
I literally feel them through you. Yeah. I knew how anxious you were.
I'm not okay.
I know. That's why I didn't want to say anything to you.
Why am I such an anxious mess?
You're not.
I am. I feel like an anxious mess.
No, you're not. Just because you care. It's literally because you care. If you weren't
this guy
anxious,
probably
you
thinks
wouldn't
I'm a
care.
psycho.
Yeah, well, you are.
Thanks.
So
that's exactly what I wanted to hear in that situation.
Yeah, no, but like, I mean, just be confident in the fact that you're psychotic. Who cares? Like, you're anxious. Like, it's fine. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have anxiety. Let it move through you. Let it fuel you. So.
But yeah, I'm good. Are you like? There's people are talking about if you're gonna sue this dentist.
Yeah, people are talking about it. I don't know yet.
Do you know who did get sued?
Who?
Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions about this. I've only seen like half a tweet about something. So
Shannon Sharp, he's an NFL Hall of Famer, 3-time Super Bowl champion, current podcaster and ESPN personality, is being sued for $50 million by Gabby Zuniga, who is an OnlyFans lady and his ex-girlfriend, for raping her 2 times allegedly. And there's just a lot to unpack here. Do you want me to give more details, or do you want to just take it from there?
I mean, I'm down for you to get into a little bit more detail.
So basically, he's 56. Okay. She is now 20 or 21.
Right.
I couldn't find an age. But when they started dating, when these allegations came up, she's 21 because the allegations from 2003. I mean, 2023.
2003, she was literally a child.
Sorry, 2023 when she was.
She wasn't even born.
19 years old. So this girl's a teenager, 19 years old. He is now 50. So he was 54 at the time. Okay. In a quote unquote rocky consensual relationship, he put it. And
he even said it was a rocky consensual.
oh, those were his words. Yeah. And she's claiming that, yes, he did sexually assault her and even more aggressively raped her. There's recorded phone calls that came out that her and her lawyer released. She has the same lawyer as some woman that accused Jay-Z of raping her. So it's like this lawyer is known for this. But the voicemail, the conversation that was recorded on a voicemail, the phone conversation was very weird. He said he was going to choke her.
Yeah, I'm just
she said she didn't want to be choked.
I don't like any, and this is all fucking disgusting.
It's all weird.
He needs to go to jail. This is insane.
But also there was text messages like, I asked you to wear a condom and you put it in a hole I didn't want you to put it in, and you did it anyways. You didn't listen to me. Ew. All a bunch of weird stuff. He claims that BDSM sex and what they were talking about and those conversations were cut up to make it seem that way, and that was part of their relationship, that they had BDSM sex over 100 times along the relationship. That was just something that they were into, 50 Shades of Grey style. Just a lot to unpack, but I'd love to hear your opinion. But my personal opinion, before I hear that, is just a lot of weirdness going on here. Where there's smoke, there's fire, and it's just weird enough that you're dating a girl, not even a woman, a girl that much younger than you.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. Taking advantage, it just all gross all around. I just don't like it.
And the thing that really, this is probably the wrong take, but it's my genuine take, is that I watched Andrew Schultz when he went on his podcast, came out 2 weeks ago when Schultz was promoting his Netflix special.
Right.
Right? And this kind of shows to me how fake Shannon Sharp is. Shannon Sharp went out of his way to talk about how, he won't even get into an elevator with another woman that he doesn't know because he doesn't want to, put himself in a position to get accused of anything.
Yeah, but that means that he feels guilty already. It's not because he's, being a good guy. It's because he immediately feels guilty. But that's his, I just...
You're right, but, the way he's presenting it on the podcast...
Right, he's framing it in a different way, which is not the way that it actually is. It's, his fucking side of the story.
It's fake.
Right, it's manipulation.
Exactly. And it's just shit, you really bought into this narrative, where you really think of yourself, at this...
right, godlike level. It's fucking weird.
It's crazy.
People who get like that, it's fucking weird. You're gross. Mm-hmm. Gross. You and my dentist. Gross. Well, former. Fraud. I wouldn't even call... Both of you guys are fucking frauds. People like this are disgusting and are going to hell.
Mm-hmm. He actually stepped away. He announced today that he's stepping away from ESPN.
Yeah, he has to. Please, and if they have him still being paid, and this whole thing is so ridiculous and stupid. I just obviously where there's smoke, there's fire. I just think this whole thing is just fucking gross. I just think it's gross. I just think it's so weird. And I'm not trying to yuck somebody's yum, but I'm just if you're, it's the Bill Belichick thing. It's good for you. You know what I mean? But it's when people say that, but it's it's just weird. The fact that you're, and I get it, but why are you attracted to somebody that young? It's just weird to me. I don't know, where it's he's 60, she's 19. What are you doing? It's just weird. It's bizarre.
His daughter's older than that.
Yeah, that's fucking bizarre to me. I just can't get behind that. I don't understand. In a way of people aren't going to actually take that seriously. I don't know.
You're setting yourself up for something like this to happen.
Right. You're and then just be more careful. You know what I mean? If you're trying to if you're into also, that type of thing, then I just fucking weird. I don't know, you're high up, put contracts, put NDAs, do that thing out there, but it's just this whole thing is fucking weird. I just don't like it.
Don't use your platform to say that you're opposite, that you.
But why else would he use his platform if he's not trying to?
I did see a good point though, where it's when you look at people take Leonardo DiCaprio for a reason, he dates super young girls.
Yeah. Right, and it's a joke. It's funny, haha, but it's a little. It is a little strange, but no, he's not out here with these crazy accusations, saying crazy ass shit.
Not yet. Maybe he just has a better lawyer signing better NDAs.
Who knows? Who knows? So, I'm ready to move on from him. He's
Okay.
fucking weird.
Tonight, as we mentioned, is the NFL draft.
It's literally tonight.
Right now, like literally happening momentarily.
I like that intro song. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what ESPN plays every time a pick is in.
Can you believe that last year you weren't here for the draft? I think you were at Mike's bachelor party.
The last 2 years I've been gone for the draft.
Yes, you have been. This is our
J-Mo's 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Mike's
and then
last
Mike's
year.
was last year. Like this is like probably our first time watching like the draft together. I remember when I was watching the draft last year
Yeah,
or 2 years ago, whatever.
We picked Drake May.
I remember watching it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Crazy. I remember 2 years ago when we drafted Christian Gonzalez. We were getting out of the Uber at in Hilton Head. I was trying to run inside because they were picking, and like the pick happened like in that transition, and like I had no idea who Christian Gonzalez was. It wasn't on my radar.
Number 0.
Turned out to be a tremendous pick. But yeah, that's happening tonight. Patriots had the 4th pick. Super excited.
Just throw out there who you want.
Will Campbell.
Okay.
He's offensive lineman.
Okay.
Why? Because they need to protect Drake
The
May.
big guys, the
Yes.
offensive linemen's.
They protect.
I was about to say a fat guy.
Yeah, they're fat.
So crazy.
They're fat. They're
Yeah,
big.
they're like big guys, but
Big.
like they're like a little chunky monkeys.
Yeah. Interesting thing about Will Campbell. I have to stop saying interesting thing. I was listening to the last podcast. I keep on saying interesting thing with every topic. I need to stop. The thing with interesting with
You're interested. Just fucking let it fly.
okay, Will Campbell.
We're being so crazy on this
I
pod
love
right now.
it.
We're just coming with like, just like, no.
That's what's going on in my head. Feel like freaking Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. You mean like Chewbacca?
Yeah, Chewbacca. Will Campbell.
What the
He 3-time All-American in college, LSU. He was supposed to be a top pick in the
Sidebar,
draft.
I think I start want to watch Paul American. Anyway,
Yeah, you can
come
watch
back
that
in.
alone.
Oh, okay.
I tried to watch the first episode one time.
When? It literally just came out.
All-American?
Paul American.
I don't know who Paul
About
is.
the Paul brothers, Logan Paul and Jake Paul. It follows them.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we can watch that.
Okay.
Will Campbell,
Yeah.
guy that I want the Patriots to draft.
Yeah. Back to basics here.
Back to basics. Back to me.
Yeah. Sorry.
Forget about the Paul brothers. Talk about them enough. He was supposed to be a top pick in the draft
Okay.
until the NFL Combine, where they like interview and test all these kids coming out of college,
Yeah.
and his arms were measured shorter than what they should be.
What?
His arm length, they said, was too short. So that's why people say that the Patriots should not pick him.
His arm length is too short?
Length of his arms.
They measure your arms?
Yes, and I guess an important thing for offensive linemen.
This seems fucking weird.
Crazy.
No,
They-
this is
they're
like
like
legit, like
Objectifying.
human, like cattle.
Yes, literally.
The arms are too short.
So that's the thing.
Find me another.
So that they're like the Patriots shouldn't draft. A lot of people say the Patriots should not draft him anymore because his arms are too short.
How short are his arms? He's like a T-Rex?
He still has long arms. He has 33-inch arms length. 33 inches.
You know how crazy that is? I think that
He's 6'6". And they're saying something about this man is too small.
his arm span is longer than my legs.
Yes. They're saying it's too short. Like, you have to have over 33. He's like he's barely at 33 inches. They're like, you can't be a successful offensive lineman if you don't have 33-inch arms. And it's like, shut up. Like, nobody was saying this when you just watch him play football, okay?
No, you're like ChatGPT. Like, he needs to, like, that's why you don't let AI pick for you. You know what
That's
I
why
mean?
there's a human element.
Right,
Like, watch him play.
He's a human being.
Right.
He's not cattle.
Like, him having arms that are a half of an inch longer is not going to keep him from playing football.
That is like
He's proven that he can play football at a high level.
literally crazy.
Crazy. So that brings me to my next point about the NFL draft is that these NFL insiders are under my skin now because of that, and because like they're like weathermen.
The insiders.
The inside, a lot of them are like weathermen, where it's like they just throw shit at the wall, and
Oh,
like they're
and, like, wait
always
for it to-
wrong. They're
oh.
always wrong.
So like, what do these insiders do?
Like right before we logged on, like so what they do is they trade information.
We logged on. I love it.
Like they trade information.
Okay.
So like, and they get information from like guys inside the league and stuff. But like Mike Vrabel, like he has. So take Adam Schefter.
Okay.
He's an insider.
Okay. The journalists.
The journalists.
So we're calling insiders, journalist insiders. Is that what it is?
Yes,
Okay. So
Adam Schefter.
yeah.
He plays a valuable part in the NFL because he reports information, right?
Right.
But there's a lot of confidential information that he'll share amongst like NFL teams
Why?
because that's how he gives them value. He's like, I'll tell you what the Jets said. You go to the like Mike Vrabel, I'll tell you what the Jets said or whatever. Maybe, but like maybe the Jets gave him bad information because they know that he's gonna go to the Patriots.
The NFL journalist is the most whack ass job I've legit ever heard of. No, it's like I just don't understand. It's like legit fake. What are you doing?
It pawns.
It's so weird. I just don't understand.
But that's why.
Talk about anxiety. Their anxiety must be through the
the
roof.
roof. I mean, have you seen Schefter?
I mean, I've seen him.
His anxiety is through the roof.
I just can't recognize.
Like
his
that's
anxiety.
why he's great because he actually gets good information and like he has a lot of people inside the NFL that trust him.
Okay.
So like that's why he's a good one. But there's a lot of bad ones out there, especially
Okay.
leading up to the draft. It's like these teams should do that. These teams should do this. I think that like the Giants are gonna do this, but they're gonna do that.
You're
You
like,
know what I mean?
Okay, buddy.
And it's like they say stuff about like for like Will Campbell. Like let's take Sanders, Shedeur Sanders, Deion Sanders' son, quarterback coming out. Like you'll have one insider that says like, oh, the Giants are gonna pick him at 3, and you'll have another insider with like that'll say like, I don't think that he's gonna be picked at all in the first round. I think that like no team actually really wants him.
Oh my god! But just like everybody's speculating.
Everybody's speculating, but they talk about it as fact.
Right, but that's also like just what's like I feel like the problem with like ESPN and stuff where it's like they talk about things like at legit nauseum. Like
Yes.
I get that you have to report on it, but it's like I guess it's also just I don't know.
They run out of shit to talk about.
Right.
So they become like
I mean,
weathermen. It's
right.
like, and no one goes back and facts checks them. Like, what did you actually say?
Right.
It's like I'm sure if you look back, people were like, yeah, Mac Jones is like the savior, and he's gonna take the Patriots back to the promised land.
I think you've said that if we go back to our podcast recordings. So.
I'm not okay.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I'm fucking Chewbacca over here, okay? Give me a break.
I'm dead.
Then the last thing I want to mention about the NFL draft that I'm excited for you to see. Well, next week I need a report on like what these dudes are wearing.
Okay.
I want your assessment.
Yeah. I'm excited to watch it, to
Me
be
too.
honest. We're going to have some steak tacos.
Woo, baby. But also the fans that attend the draft, I think, are the funniest human beings ever.
Yeah, they're like die hard.
But like, I think they're like a lot of them are like staged fans.
Staged?
I think like the NFL pays these people to go there. And,
I'm
they're
sure they pay
actors.
some of them.
And they're like actors.
Why?
Because like
I don't think that
they're all like painted faces and like.
I mean, I think they probably pull some of like the biggest fans and say like, "We'll pay for this for you."
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like maybe like the like Detroit Lions, maybe. You know what I mean? They're
Great
like
example.
they'll get people from there and like I know you're a great fan. Like we'll pay for your like comp your meal, like whatever if you come out and support us. Like we know you're gonna come. Like are you gonna? You know what I mean? Like. Those big fans, I feel like they're always in talks with the teams. You know what I mean? Like, think about Fireman Dan or whatever, right?
Fireman Ed.
Right. Who's that? Jets or?
Jets.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, the Jets know who he is. So, like, maybe he's there.
Maybe.
You know? He's like a Jets influencer of the inside fans, you know?
Yeah. But I want you to like. That's what I want you to pay attention to. What the guys are wearing and the fans to see how fucking crazy these people are.
Yeah, for sure. So the people that are at the airport, but they're not TSA pre-check.
Yes.
It's the people that are on the regular security line.
Yes.
Yeah. That's who it is. No,
Yes.
I know. I know who I'm dealing with. I know my crowd.
Right.
I know my people.
Yeah.
So
I gotcha.
I'm excited for the NFL draft.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
But NFL draft is one of my favorite sporting events of the year.
Oh, well, perfect. We seem like we're really willing and able to be watching it, considering it's probably going on as we speak.
Yeah, it just kicked off.
It just kicked off.
But I am super excited. It's just that have
a duty,
an
obligation, a commitment
to our dosers.
Exactly. So we have to be reporting the big time news on the big time platform.
So if we cut this short, and this is a shorter episode, maybe it's because we're doing our duty and need to report back to you next week with some quality stuff.
Exactly.
Or maybe it's just the fact that I just want to watch the draft.
Yeah. But other things that you've been watching is the NBA.
NBA playoffs.
Celtics. The Knicks.
Yes.
They're back at it.
Yes.
I almost wore a Knicks jersey, my Knicks shirt, but I'm like, I do love the Celtics too, so it's like,
we're not going to
it's
get
hard.
into this argument again.
No, I understand. I know we're not getting into it, so that's why I wore my SZA jersey. So I come in peace because it's like a football jersey esque. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I just come in SZA peace.
I appreciate that, and the reason why we're not going to get in this argument again, or I'm not going to ask you who you choose, is that you've proven to me that you will support the Celtics, and that's all I can ask for.
Thank you. Say exactly.
And I don't want to come away whatever feels natural to you.
Exactly. And like I especially support them when we were watching it last night. We were watching the Celtics game last night against the Orlando Magic. Who knew that was a team? Not me. I did not know that was a team. I literally didn't know.
Talk about crazy sponsorship. I never put this together. The reason why they're the Magic is because Disney's in Orlando, and Disney is their sponsor on their jersey.
That D in Disney, when I was little, I, for the life of me, could not figure out what the fuck that was. I did not know that said Disney. Bless you. I thought it was like a fancy G. I thought it was like I was like, what is that? You know that big D? Like, the big D. Like, I didn't understand it. And then someone was like, oh, it's Disney. I'm like, it's Disney? Did you ever get confused by that D?
Yeah, and Disney Channel, when they have the guy with the magic thing. Go,
yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's always when you knew it was a D? Is that why?
I've always knew that it stood for Disney, but that's what I think about.
I mean, I definitely did not at first. So, like, I was like, the only one I could get was DreamWorks of, like, that kid, like, sitting inside the D of the moon. So I was like, okay, perfect, but that's it. But, yeah, Orlando Magic, didn't know you guys were a team and also didn't know you were good enough to make it to the playoffs. So congratulations on both, I guess. So good for you. You found a new viewer. Not that I'm a fan, because I'm not. I'm just a new viewer of your kind. I didn't know
cool
that you
jerseys.
were the Magic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember what they look like. All I can think about is how absolutely terrible the Cleveland Cavaliers jerseys are. Like, that's the only one
like those.
Absolutely horrible. Like, just
Cavs
don't put a basketball net on your jersey. Like, you just don't have to do that. Like, that would literally be like the Patriots, like, T. They put the fucking field goal. Could you imagine? Like, don't do that.
Please don't.
And make them wear it. Don't do that.
But the Cavs used to have sick jerseys.
Yeah, used to. Now they just don't.
They're good.
But
Donovan Mitchell's nasty.
We did watch the Knicks beat the Orlando Magic team.
No, Celtics beat the Magic.
Oh yeah, the Celtics beat the Magic. Oh my God, you could see where my my head's at. The Celtics beat the Magic for the second time, and Kristaps Porzingis came out with, like, he got hurt, which was
got an elbow in the head.
Disgusting. It looked like literally a WWE was happening in this game that we were watching. And then he comes out with a Band-Aid that I mean, he had blood in his hair, he had blood everywhere, like, literally no thank you. And they just slapped a Band-Aid on him, like it was like a Stingray Band-Aid. Like, it was like the one with, like, the 4 little shootouts.
Yes.
And they just fucking like, literally as if they went like this to his head.
They did. Because Christian, we were on the phone with Christian at the time, and that happened. Christian Farrell, shout out Christian, legend, bailed me out of something huge
The
today.
Giants, they're winning in 2030 per AI. Per AI.
We were on the phone with him, and he explained to us that the reason why they rushed him back out with just putting a Band-Aid on before, like, addressing the cut is that he had to take free throws. And if he didn't, since he was a person that got fouled, if he didn't take the free throws, he wouldn't be able to return to the game.
Did you know that?
No.
These are, like, I swear to God, like, all of these sports have these just, like, random crazy ass rules that, like, some people know, some people don't. Like, there's a new rule every day.
Right.
Every damn day. These rule books must be as thick as the Bible.
Oh, yeah.
I swear to God.
Big time. Big time.
So, congrats to all of the teams that are in the NBA playoffs. I hope you guys do well, especially the Knicks and the Celtics. Do well, win, make it to the playoffs, and
if the Knicks play
the game. What's the basketball one called again? The game?
NBA championship.
Oh yeah, win the NBA the game. Win the NBA championship, and you're good to go.
If the Celtics play the Knicks in the playoffs, how are we gonna afford tickets? We need to go.
Yeah, we're gonna put your feet out there. We'll sell your socks. I feel like your socks could get a lot of money.
Nobody wants to smell that.
Yeah, no, but people do. I feel like, but
the smell will stay.
No,
I promise you, the smell will stay.
Yeah, like get it here now. Buy one get one free. Buy one get one free.
I'll bag it up for you.
No, like they'll literally stench. Like I feel like we could legit sell them. Like how bad do your feet smell sometimes? So
that's a ricochet shot if I've ever seen one.
In like the nicest way, like you could make us so much money with the smell of your feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, other than that,
an NBA player, speaking of NBA, DeMar DeRozan, over the weekend was captured in a video, getting in a tussle with a fan at a restaurant. I don't know what the fan said. That was not captured in the video. But basically, him and his buddies got in a fight with this other guy and his buddies over what the fan said to him. And all I can think about is, why would you ever go and talk shit to a 6'6" professional athlete who is
people do it
jacked?
Yeah, no, I mean, you have a death wish, and maybe your anxiety was really bad that day.
Are you dumb?
No.
Or are you just stupid?
They're dumb and stupid. They're just dumb and stupid.
Apparently.
Yeah, their IQ is the size of their shoe. That's at that point.
Sincerely.
Because, like, why would you... Yeah, you're just so stupid. People do it, and it's like, just stop. You know what I mean?
Right. Like...
People who just, like, choose to do that stuff, like, just stop.
We're
tired.
Right. That's also, I feel, is just, like, the nature of social media where everyone thinks that their voice matters, that, like, their opinion matters, when it's like, yeah, but sure, you can hide behind your phone and do it, or you can hide behind a mic and do it. Fine. Also weird, but if that's what you want to do. But if you're going to go to a restaurant and say something to a human being.
Square up with like a real life human.
He's a giant. This man's 6'6".
Yeah, he's a
professional athlete. His job is to take care of his body.
Yeah. That's like literally his job, to take care of his body.
And be an elite athlete.
Right. Just don't do it.
Just don't.
Just take our advice.
And if you do, he deserves to beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, take our advice and just don't do it.
Right. Take this as like us being your parental advisor.
Yeah.
Don't. Say no to drugs.
Yeah. It's time to get into your sick puppy and interesting cat of the week.
Speaking of fans not wanting, how they shouldn't mess with NBA players or just athletes in general, Anthony Edwards, Minnesota Timberwolves superstar.
Oh, yes.
He is our sick puppy of the week. Why?
Yeah.
Because him and the Timberwolves are playing LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and the Los Angeles Lakers in the playoffs. First two games were in Los Angeles. During a TV timeout, he got into it with a fan there in Los Angeles. And the fan was talking shit to him. And they get in a yelling match because Anthony Edwards is a G. And Anthony Edwards says, I got $300 million in the bank, and my dick is bigger than yours.
That is so crazy. That's so crazy.
What a quote.
One, do you like Anthony Edwards now?
I go back and forth with him. Jury's out.
But you liked that he did that?
I think it's funny that he did that, yeah. Because, once again, what do you expect this guy to say? Like, you're calling him a fucking bitch.
But why is he responding? Like, aren't you like normally in the zone or whatever?
They're human.
Yeah. Human element, like we said.
Right.
It's the human element.
Right.
Of course.
Right. Like at Dunkin' Donuts, I was always told not to talk back to the customers, but you're a human.
Right. There's the human element to it.
Right. You're gonna throw a coffee in my face. I'll probably yell at
Yeah,
you.
yeah, right. Of course. Yeah, I feel like that's like honestly like just like a crazy response back. Like you have nothing to say back.
Right.
But like, sure.
Right. Like, take it out. Prove it.
Yeah, imagine. Oh my God, that would be literally insane. That would be insane. Yeah, no, that's.
He's like, hold on, let me unwrap it around my leg.
Oh, okay. All right, let's not get crazy.
Where's the Poland Spring?
Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, where's the Poland Spring? Someone called Devin Booker.
Yeah.
And the interesting cat.
Charlie Jacobs,
Who's that?
owner of the Boston Bruins.
Why?
I was on my soapbox last week about Cam Neely and Bruins ownership and leadership, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember what I said?
No, I remember like F Cam Neely.
Right.
F.
They're
I'm like,
ruining the...
yeah, it's like he's the worst. He's never done anything.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a ring. Who has a ring? Drew Bledsoe has a ring, and he didn't even play.
Yeah, thank you.
So crazy.
But like the leadership and ownership, especially Charlie Jacobs, Cam Neely, they're just delusional.
Yeah.
Okay. Example being the fact that they had a post, like their season's over, they didn't make the playoffs, so their Cam Neely and Charlie Jacobs had a press conference
Okay.
to assess the state of the Boston Bruins.
Oh no.
And boy, these boys are delusional.
Oh no.
Like a reporter asked about like their lack of success in drafting good players, because rarely do any of the players that they draft get developed and actually play for the Bruins. Never mind make an impact for the Bruins. Like it's intended when you draft players, and they were like, that's just a misconception
What's a misconception?
that they draft poorly.
Do you think that that's a misconception?
It's players that you draft. There's a reason why your team is bad now.
But when they draft them, don't they think that they're good?
Right, but
But do you think that they're good? I'm asking.
I don't know anything about college hockey players or like the players that they're picking.
Well, clearly neither do they.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, they seem to need to get a better staff.
Right, but also the reason why Charlie Jacobs is an interesting cat, the point I really wanted to get to, other than getting off my soapbox, is the fact that he said that season ticket prices are still going to increase 4% because he already made that commitment
To who?
himself.
That's so crazy.
And why? Because things are more expensive.
I already made the commitment to myself that these people are going to pay more.
And why? Because things
In this economy?
things are more expensive than they were. And the reporter was like, but the team stinks. Like, people are going to stop going to the games. He's
Right.
like, he goes, well, I expect for you that your electric bill is more this year than it was last year.
Your electric bill and the season tickets to the Boston Bruins are a little bit different.
A little bit different.
Like, you need to pay your electricity
You're a
bill.
fucking clown.
You don't need to pay the season
Sell
ticket.
the team.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Or fire Cam Neely. Do
Buddy,
something.
it's okay. Let it go. Let it go. Keep that commitment literally to nobody, because that just doesn't make sense. Do it for the people.
Things you may have missed. Gabriel Landeskog. It hasn't happened yet, but something I want to dig in deeper in the coming weeks is that he's a captain of the Colorado Avalanche.
Colorado Avalanche.
The last time that he played in an NHL game was when we were first started recording this podcast 3 years ago.
Crazy.
During that playoff run, during that season, he had an injury that only 2 or 3 other athletes in the history of sports have ever come back from. And so he's been rehabbing for the past 3 years.
What is this injury?
I have to dig deeper, but like basically the way it happened for him is that he got a skate that cut him right above his knee, and it got into like the tendons and everything.
Don't.
So like, and he played through it. So like the damage that was caused by the cut and playing through it, caused like a specific type of. He had like a bone graft.
Ooh.
And like reconnect the tendons and relearn how to like walk, and
What?
it's crazy story.
So he's coming back. He
Yes.
can play in the NHL?
Yes.
Or like he's still going on his contract? Like how does that work?
Yeah, so his contract, he's still on his contract.
He's still in the contract, or like the contract paused and he like jumps back in?
No, the contract is continued.
And so
But he's been working to get himself back. Like he's been working just as hard as anybody else to get back. But like, so he's very close to coming back. Like the last game that they played on Monday night, like he warmed up with the team, but he didn't like play. So like they're taking baby step by baby step. But like,
do you think that he's gonna play?
Yeah, he is. And it's
Is
gonna
he-
be it's gonna be like
People are gonna cry.
Yeah, I'll cry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know this? I've never even heard of him.
He was on Spit and Chicklets podcast last month, and it was
so.
like, I was crying listening to the podcast.
Aww.
Like him like, just thinking that like not only he never thought he'd be able to come back, like his level of doubt, but like even like the level of like self-doubt, like he had to find his identity outside of hockey because he always identified himself as a hockey player, and like losing that, not having that, and like taking his family for granted, taking his kids for granted, taking his wife for granted, and like having their support through all of this, having his wife's support, and like especially through all the days where he's doubted himself and like everything like that, just crazy. And like,
jeez, this guy could write a book.
yeah, he probably will.
Probably will.
But,
Coming back from injury.
Yeah. Also, Peyton Pritchard, Boston Celtic, won the Sixth Man of the Year award. Congratulations, Mr. Pritchard.
Congratulations. You get an award for being first best on the bench. Like, that's an award I need.
It is.
That's fucking hilarious. Like, sixth man. Like, I just feel like it's like, they don't do that for any other sport. Why do they do that?
It's an important role.
The sixth man?
Yeah.
But, like, wouldn't that be for, like, hockey? Wouldn't that be for baseball? Wouldn't that be for, like, the NFL? Like, quarterback, like, backup of the year? Why don't they have backup of the year?
Because he plays a lot. He plays more than most starters, but it's just like his role is that he comes off the bench. He's not on the court when they tip off.
But why?
Because that's just where he fits on the team. But like when he
I
comes
feel
in,
like, is like an like
but a lot
is
of
that
players
like
also
an insult?
no.
Like you're the best guy on the bench, buddy.
A lot of the players that have won this award in the past, like they prefer that. They prefer to come off the bench because.
Yeah, well, obviously they're gonna say that they prefer that. They fucking won the award. They're like, I prefer this role. Like they want to fucking start. You think they would rather start or fucking be on the bench?
I think some of them honestly rather
go ahead.
have the game flow start and like come into the game at
So
that
like
point.
what they say this when they're getting the award, like I prefer to be
It'll
on the
podcast.
bench.
It'll be like on a podcast.
Yeah, they're like, no, dude, it's so much better when you start. When that game tips off, you're sitting on the bench watching those boys run. I'm happy because I'm gearing up. Like, what?
I'm staying warm though.
No, yeah, like, I don't think so.
I
don't think so.
Your boy, CeeDee Lamb,
The best.
says that he spends $52,000 every other week on his body.
God, like, if this man couldn't understand me more, you know what I mean? Like, if I
It's over $1 million a year.
Yeah, as he should. Like, literally as he should. What does he do? Like, is he doing, like, facials? Like, what's he doing?
Massages, cold plunges.
Girl. 52,000?
saunas.
What the hell's he doing? Gold plunges?
Cold.
Gold is
Gold,
really what
gold.
it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. Gold plunges.
Seriously.
What the hell is he doing?
All the above.
Good for him. Good for him. As he fucking should. Like, he deserves to.
Future Patriot.
God, I don't think so.
And then Aaron Rodgers ripped the Jets,
Forgot about
as you
this
would
guy.
expect when he showed up on the Pat McAfee show. Everybody was expecting him to have an announcement on where he's going to go next. Turns out he still didn't have a new team, but he did rip his old team, the Jets.
What do you say? Oh, they suck.
He actually had a point. So they hired a new coach, right? And the new coaching staff and everyone wanted to talk to him about his future. And so they asked him to fly from where he was in LA to New York for a meeting. He did. And then within a minute of the meeting starting, they said that they were going to go in a different direction. And he's like, it would have been nice if they just like told me to stay. Like, this could have been a phone call.
Yeah, like he's literally like, coming off an Achilles injury still, right? Like you're flying this man out here.
I mean, he's recovered from the Achilles. It's just like
Wasting my time.
Wasting my time.
Like, why am I here?
And like he's like, they didn't even fly me out. I spent my own money to like fly out.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, the people that like the Jets, you gotta go.
Poor
You just got
organization.
like literally poor, or you can't even pay for this guy to tell him that you're gonna say no.
Right.
Like, fly out here.
Right.
Why would they say that? Like, come out here on your own dime? Like, I'm fucking making an email.
I'm sure if he
Thanks.
asked, they would have. But like,
Things that could have been an email.
literally.
Meetings that could have been an email. Aaron Rodgers said no to the Jets. Like, you don't need to fly out
Right.
there.
I don't agree with everything Aaron Rodgers says and does, but like that he has a point on. Like,
Make it an email.
right? You guys already had your mind made
Give
up.
me a
That's
call.
fine. You guys
FaceTime me.
right. And he was actually when he like talking about it, he's like, they have the right. Like, they don't need me to be their quarterback. Like, it makes sense as to why they don't want me to be their quarterback financially, like the future wise.
Yeah, and like obviously considering he blows, like he's literally like, it makes sense. I mean, I suck.
Right, but didn't have to make me fly out for this.
Yeah, I mean, he's also the idiot that paid for the ticket.
True. He flew private, obviously.
Yeah, he's also the idiot that paid for the plane.
Yeah.
Like, he could have fucking flew commercial then at this point. You know what I mean? Or just been like, I don't need to come. What do you have to tell me? Because obviously he knows.
Right.
Like, if you knew at that point, like, you're being stupid, what do you think they were going to tell you?
True. Well, he thought.
You know what they were going to tell him? That he was a sixth man. Coming off the bench, buddy. You're going to be the backup.
I think the fact that they told him to fly out, he said that he had hope. He had hope that, like, they were going to be able to, like, figure it out, and that maybe they wanted him to stay.
I'm sure.
Because why would they ask him to fly out if that wasn't the case?
Right. It's like also just like low-key crazy. They're like, fly out for us. I don't know. That's just like a little crazy to me.
Meet him halfway.
Yeah.
Meet him in
like,
Wisconsin.
Yeah, 100%. Sounds like some assistant was like definitely fucked up the lettering on that because like no way he shouldn't have paid for that. It's like actually a little crazy.
Right.
It's rude. I'd fucking do a claims back to them, reimburse that back,
Literally
pay for me.
He's fired. So like, who are you gonna claim it to?
The media, I guess.
Maybe.
They don't give a fuck. I mean, the Jets suck.
Ask Schefter.
So.
Ask the weatherman.
Yeah, exactly.
Things to watch: the NFL draft,
Going on now.
NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs,
Perfect.
and the Double Dose podcast.
Of course.
Episode 119.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much, everybody, for listening to another episode of your favorite sports drama podcast, The Double Dose. Before we leave, I do just want to say, if you or anyone you know who has been experienced sexual assault, there are resources that are available. You can call the National Sexual Assault Hotline at 1-800-656-HOPE. That's 1-800-656-HOPE. Or visit rainn.org for confidential support. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for doing this. I hope that the Patriots get that fat boy that you want.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you so much for listening to another episode of your favorite sports drama podcast, The Double Dose, the drama of sports. Don't forget to rate and subscribe to our podcast wherever you watch and listen, and give us a follow on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Double Dose Pod. Thank you.